Okay. All right, welcome everybody to the town board meeting of Tuesday, August 13, 2019. Start off with some announcements. Tomorrow night is our last summer concert. We have the Chapel Orchestra, and that's at 7 o'clock, currently scheduled for the rec field, unless it rains.
Good weather, hopefully.
Saturday, August 17th, this Saturday, from 10 to 12 at the gazebo in downtown Chapel Club. Please join us to demand stronger gun safety legislation at the federal level. That's this Saturday. August 16th, Newcastle Police Child Seat Check. That will be here from 8:30 to 3:30 p.m. Please call the police department for an appointment. This Saturday is Clear the Shelter, SPCA of Westchester. We have the 9/11 ceremony coming up. That will be on 9/11. And Community Day is Saturday, September 14th. Friends of Chat Pack present Battle of the Bands September 21st. Okay, that's fine for that. Let's see, Supervisor report, it's too late to go over any of this. Basically, we got a $250,000 grant from Senator Harcum. Thank you very much for that. Let's see, the Streetscape project continues. How's that? Bobo's is now open. The Taco Street is now open too. 2 new restaurants in town. And let's see what else we got. As far as work at Chapel Crossing, they expect final paving to start on August 26th, so hopefully that'll be done before the end of the month. And we're putting our leaf blower legislation on hold. And that's pretty much it, Supervisor report. On to the Town Administrator's report with Jill Shapiro.
Thank you. Our summer paving for 2019 is coming to a close. We want to thank our DPW crews for a job well done. I won't go through all the streets that were paved, but I do, unfortunately, our paving got interrupted today due to the rain. So Annandale was partially done from the pool parking lot at the Country Club to Taylor Road, and paving operations will resume tomorrow morning. Clove will be back to complete Annandale. In the fall, Clove will be back to complete some small roads after we complete some drainage projects. And our total paving miles for this year is 5.16, so we did pretty well. And just a quick thing about the status of the commuter parking lot. Prior to this year, we repaved major sections of the commuter parking lot in August of 2016, 17, and 18. And we actually are taking a break from it this year because we became aware of a developing issue with the culvert over to Shabrook. Actually, you brought it to our attention that there was pieces of concrete that were missing. We brought in engineering firms to take a look at it, and the condition of the culvert absolutely required the town's attention. We're going to be making interim repairs to that culvert during the last 2 weeks in August. Total culvert replacement is scheduled for next summer. We're waiting for Con Ed to relocate high voltage lines that are embedded in the existing culvert in order to replace it. So they literally run from under our parking lot through the culvert, and they power Metro North. So
Right above the water. Isn't there water right below it?
Yeah.
Underneath.
Well, that's why it's decaying.
That's why it's encased in the concrete. Anyway, in the meantime, we're going to be repairing the concrete to reinforce the existing structure so it can be replaced next year. But that's actually a bigger project than we realized it was going to be, and so that will require all of our attention. But I just wanted people to know that that's what we were doing with it, and we're not ignoring it.
Without getting into too much detail, did we find out if we could prefab it?
We may be able to prefab it, but the problem is we can't do anything until Con Ed takes it, either relocates it permanently or just temporarily so that we can work and remove it safely.
And the last question I have is when they're fixing it temporarily in August, even though we expect less people in the parking lot, is it going to be problematic for people to get by? When are they going to be doing it so we can give?
No, so what hopefully we're going to do is we're going to be able to secure the Bell School lot the way we have in prior years and have overflow people park in that lot. We will be closing off that back section.
The entire back section will be closed.
At this, it may be for half at a time.
Why can we not?
Make
Washington reverse just
we
for
very
now?
well may be able to.
Yeah, just make it two-way.
Just don't let them use that parking.
Yeah, my issue is I don't know I don't know if it's going to be safe for commuters to get from the back parking lot to the front. It all depends how much of that they're disrupting and how safe it's going to be.
No.
The sidewalks, if
You know,
they're.
pogo sticks.
Yeah.
Are they going to
Another good option?
Are they gonna be paving it? I mean, I know you said temporary repairs. Are they gonna be paving it though, to smooth it out?
They're actually
I know
going
it's
to
a
be
mess.
knocking out the rest of the loose concrete and basically putting forms underneath it to re-pour the concrete and set it. And I think it just has to, much like the foundation for the traffic pole on the corner, that has to cure for 28 days. The concrete has to cure before people actually drive over it.
So then we need to make sure people know well in advance what's gonna happen, even though it's a quiet period, so no one shows up, oh geez, where am I going?
We haven't had a conversation with the school district yet, so we just need to do that first so that we know what our plans are. But certainly, we would certainly look into making Washington Avenue two-way. That
No, but
entrance.
if it takes 28 days to cure,
No, that's the base for the traffic pole in front of George's Workshop.
oh, yeah, but what about the back parking lot?
I don't know how long it takes, but
Right.
my point is that whatever DPW knows, and they will do it
Okay.
accordingly.
It's gonna run into the school year then? It's gonna run potentially into the school year.
No. They're doing the last 2 weeks in August, it won't run into anything.
No, it takes 28 days for the traffic light.
The traffic pole, yes, that will. Yeah, one thing, yeah, but that was poured early last week, so we're
Okay.
coming up against it. And just 2 quick housekeeping notes. Tonight is our last town board meeting in August. Our next town board meeting is Wednesday, September 4th, and summer hours end Friday, August 30th, and regular town hours of 8:45 to 4:30 resume after Labor Day. Thank you.
Okay.
Okay.
Motion to open the public hearing.
So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Nick, you want to give it a little summary, please?
Certainly, so this is a local law regarding parking changes at the train station, where a certain number of parking spaces, 10 I believe it will be dedicated for between the hours of 9 a.m. and 5 p.m. for 2-hour parking for patrons of the Bobo's Cafe or any future tenant at the train station.
Okay. Any public comment?
I see no hands.
Okay.
Move to close.
Motion to close the public hearing?
Are we gonna hold it open for,
No, I think they want to get their signs and get it going for September so they can have the
okay,
spots.
second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Alan, we need a
Oh, we need
aye.
a-
Aye. To close the public hearing?
Aye.
Okay. You gotta be really careful with the ayes, we only have 3 of us, it's,
Oh,
you know,
We're not going home tonight, boys, ladies.
This isn't.
All right, so now public comment, new business,
A
anything?
2-1 vote is a denial.
Public comment, new business? Nope, okay, resolutions.
All
Okay,
right.
we'll do it the normal way. I move to approve the payment of claims in the amount of $749,853.92 listed on the summary pre-check writing report, detail voucher detail report, each prepared on August 13th, 2019. Checks will be issued and mailed to each claimant listed on Wednesday, August 14th, 2019.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
I move to accept the following monthly reports for July 2019, Town Clerk, Court Clerk, Development Department, and Receiver of Taxes.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
I move to adopt a local law to amend Chapter 111 of the Town Code
Got it.
concerning snow removal and sidewalk repairs.
Second.
All in favor? Aye.
Aye.
I move to declare items listed in the resolution, including a Dodge Charger, Ford Interceptor, and Ford Escape as surplus
For auction.
for auction.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
I move to authorize the purchase of, I move to authorize the purchase of repair services for the Peterson 4700 horizontal grinder from Barry Equipment in accordance with their order estimate in the amount of $11,931.67.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
I move to authorize solicitation of bids for the purpose of 2 main boilers and heat exchanger for the Millwood Water Treatment Plant and creation of a capital fund project for the same.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye. I move to authorize acceptance of the proposal from the Admar Supply Company Incorporated in the amount of $15,610 for the purchase of a Wanco WVT MML large message board.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
I move to approve 2 officers' attendance at the basic school threat assessment and response methodologies for school resource officers to be held August 21st and August 22nd, 2019 in the Oriskany, New York. The total cost for both officers is approximately $126.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
I move
Aye.
to approve 2 officers' attendance at the New York Highway Safety Annual Fall Symposium to be held October 21st through 24th, 2019 in Albany, New York. The total cost for both officers is approximately $1,197.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
I move to authorize payment for change order number 30 for ELQ Industries in the amount of $95,453 required for additional granite curbing in and along North and South Greeley, Upper King, and Center Street.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye. All right, where's Lisa when we need her? I move to adopt the following resolution, accepting a letter of credit and 2 cash bond agreements as follows. Whereas by resolution adopted on June 17th of 2015, the Town of Newcastle Planning Board granted an application by Wildwood, Holding LLC, Mavis Tire Supply LLC for site development plan amendment, wetlands permit, tree removal permit, and stormwater pollution prevention plan for a parking lot expansion at 358 Sawmill River Road. Further, as multiple other whereas, now therefore be resolved that the town board hereby accepts the letter of credit and authorization the supervisor of the town of Newcastle to execute all documents as may be necessary for the purpose of effectuating this resolution as provided above. Be it further resolved that the town board of the town of Newcastle hereby accepts the aforementioned cash bond agreements and authorizes the supervisor or his duly authorized designee to sign the cash bond agreement along with all other documents necessary to effectuate the purpose of this resolution.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
I move to accept a proposal from PV Home Improvement LLC to repair and reseal the community center roof in the amount of $775.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
This is a slight variation based on our discussion that Ed has kindly,
Nick.
Nick has kindly drafted for us. I move to approve a banner at Bobo's Cafe at the train station with the town administrator being authorized to approve the sign for a period of 30 days from its placement.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
I move to grant Wall Street Rides Far Charity Cycling Event permission for cyclists to travel through the town of Newcastle. The event will take place on Saturday, October 5th,
2019.
2019.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye. I move to authorize Seltzer Rotating Equipment Services to proceed with additional work scope at the Inwood Road Pump Station as proposed in the Addendum A dated August 9, 2019 for items 14, 17, 18 for a total amount of $126,378 and no
Or
penny.
19.
Or
For items
Or
14,
19,
17,
or
18.
19. 19 is the shorter term,
oh, it's just not in here.
Or
just
amount
not
not
in
to
here.
exceed.
Right. 14, 17,
Not to
18,
exceed
and 19.
Not to exceed, yep.
For an amount not to exceed.
$126,378 and no pennies.
We're
Second.
gonna take,
What's that?
You're tabling 16 and 17.
Yes, I know.
Yeah, 17, 16,
Okay, well, we
17.
didn't vote yet on the other ones. I just said second. All in favor?
Aye. So now we're jumping to 18.
Yes.
I move to adopt the following resolution. Whereas on November 4th, 2012, a single-family residence located at 9 Grey Rock Park Road here in the wonderful municipality of Newcastle was extensively damaged by fire and rendered uninhabitable. I'm going to actually read the whole thing. By letter dated August 12th, 2019, the building inspector advised the town board that the condition of the subject building had deteriorated to the point that it possesses a threat to the public health and safety. Whereas under New York law, the town is authorized to demolish and move any unsafe building in the event that the owner fails to do so after due notice. Now therefore be resolved that pursuant to Town Code 4822 subsection C, the town board authorizes the building inspector to provide the owners of the subject building with 1, written notice of the particulars in which the subject building is unsafe and or dangerous, and 2, an order requiring the subject building to demolish and remove within a stated period of time as determined by aforementioned building inspector.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
I
Thank you.
move to authorize the hiring of Joseph Carbone as a police officer within the Newcastle Police Department at an annual salary of $70,177.17 effective September 16th, 2019, or the date Westchester County approves the resignation reinstatement.
I second with a shout out to Poughkeepsie.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
I move to approve the 2019-2020 renewal of the owner's contractor's protective liability policy required by New York State Department of Transportation with a $1 million coverage for an annual premium of $509.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
I move to approve the 2019-2020 renewal of the crime insurance policy for an annual premium of $5,999. It is an increase of $233 over last year's premium due to an increase in deception fraud coverage limit from $15,000 to $250,000.
Are we sure they're not deceiving us on this?
Second.
Second.
Go ahead.
All in favor?
Aye. All right.
Take us home.
All right, take us home. I move to approve the payment of $201.50 to John Walsh Esquire for legal services in connection with the case of Goldat versus Town of Newcastle.
Second. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Go ahead.
Aye.
Aye.
Okay. I move to authorize the hiring of Felicia Cusano to the position of Secretary to the Planning Board within the Development Department at an annual salary of $69,250.32 plus a $5,000 stormwater stipend with a start date effective September 3rd, 2019.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
I move to accept the resignation of Mary Deems from the position of Deputy Town Clerk effective August 30, 2019. Sincerely, very sincerely, the town would like to thank her. We all would like to thank her for her 17 years of dedicated service and always having a smile as well.
Yeah, you're a wonderful, beautiful person, Mary.
I've got to say something now.
We're gonna miss you.
Okay, yes, good. Second?
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Got me so excited. All right, I move to authorize a posting, advertising, interviewing for the position for Deputy Town Clerk due to an upcoming vacancy.
Wow, I didn't know.
Second.
We didn't really celebrate, we didn't mourn to him.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. We have to do the
Yeah,
parking
26,
spots,
yep.
right?
Addition to
No,
the-
No, we just closed the public hearing.
And you're gonna vote, right, so it'd be a resolution to adopt a local law amending chapter 123, article 2, section 6.1 and section 8, and creating section 8.1 of the code concerning parking at Memorial Circle.
I move as
So moved.
second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Motion to adjourn.
Second, all in favor? Aye.
Oh,
Oh,
that
Jeremy.
motion-